Noach opens Parashat Noach with an encomium of praise of this individual who was saved from the flood. Eile toldot Noach, these are the generations of Noach, the real accomplishments of Noach. Noach ish tzaddik, he was a righteous person. Tamim haya bedorotav, wholehearted in his generation. Eto Elokim hitalech Noach. Noach walked with God. What an amazing thing to say about any individual. And yet, Rashi, who finds something good to say about Esav and the way Esav respected his father. Rashi picks up on Tamim haya bedorotav, he was wholehearted in his generations. And Rashi says, had Noach lived in the generation of Abraham, haya nechshav l'klum, he would have been a nothing, a garnished, a klumnik, in comparison with Abraham. What would cause Rashi to say that? I'd like to suggest something. Remember that if Noach was really so great, he would have been the first Hebrew. It's Abraham who's the first Hebrew. Noach is still pre-Jewish history. And the truth is, in a very important fashion, we see a distinction between Noach and Abraham, each faced by a similar challenge, and each responding very differently from the other. God came to Noach and said he was going to destroy the world, and tells Noach to build a flood. Tells Noach to build an ark to save him and his family from the flood. And he goes ahead and does it. On the other hand, God tells Abraham he's going to destroy the wicked people of Sodom and Gomorrah, and Abraham begins to argue with God like he's in the shuk in Jerusalem, arguing with one of the keepers of the fruits about the price. If there are 50 Jews, will you still destroy the evil with the innocent, the righteous with the wicked? 40, 30, 20, 10. Because I want to show you the flaw in Noach, which was not in Abraham. Eto Elokim hitalech Noach. Noach walked with God when God was holding his hand. Noach listened to God. But that's not sufficient. About Abraham, the Torah says, God says, hitalech lefanai, walk in front of me and be wholehearted. God doesn't want someone who only does what he asks him to do. God wants someone to challenge him and to make him do more, to make him act with more love and more compassion. And that's the task of the Jew. Not to accept nature as it is, not even to accept God's will as it is, but to bring more love and more forgiveness into the world. That's what God wants. Noach was good as long as God was holding his hand. Eto Elokim hitalech Noach. God wants Abraham to run in front of him, to charter new paths, to bring God into places where he was not before. And once again, I tell you, that is the calling and the major task of the Jewish people in the world. To bring God in where he was not before. Shabbat Shalom.